Hi, hello, welcome to RIDE.WEEKENDS. So in this video we are going to review MG Windsor. Let's see the battery percentage. So
Go out and have a great time.
So it's around 100% fully charged. It's showing around 320 kilometers range. So here it is showing in 100%. That means it's fully charged. Now let's disconnect the charger. So in this video we'll see like what is the battery capacity of this car, and then what's the time used to take for 0 to 100% for a full charge, and what is the number of units it will consume if we charge in home. So this is a 38 kilowatt battery pack variant, so it will take around 38 units. So what's the estimated price for the full charge in your home? And then what is the RI claimed range, or the company claimed range is 331 kilometers for this variant. We'll see how many kilometers we are getting as per our day-to-day life usage. And then we'll see whether the features is worth for the price or not. So we have 100% full charge with 320 kilometers range. Now we'll see so what's the range for our day-to-day life. So now I'm going to set the power options. So now I'm changing the drive modes to normal and energy recover mode to normal. So why I set to normal? So if you set the Eco Plus, so no one going to use the Eco Plus mode all. So usually if you see the moderate condition, so I'm going to use for normal and energy recover as a normal. And then I'm going to set the lights to off, and then 0 and then red off. So now we have 100% of charging and with 320 kilometers range. So now the odometer is at 34,710 kilometers. So let me put the gear to drive mode and let me release the parking brake, and it's ready to go. So it's almost early summer and the temperature is around 35 degrees. So now I'm going to keep the AC fan speed at 2, and that's how included in our day-to-day life. So we can't travel without AC, so I'm keeping in a normal temperature low, and then the fan speed at 2. So even that includes in our day-to-day life usage. Even that covers in the range. So I plan the day according to the day-to-day jobs. So I plan 3 to 4. So the task number 1 is to go to repair shop to get repair of mixie jar and the pressure cooker lid. So I'm not using more acceleration and then harsh braking. So I'm going in a normal. Unless if there is anything like a large vehicle, a long vehicle to overtake, I'm going to use a little acceleration to overtake. So usually how the battery backup in this car, right? So earlier when I tested, so it used to come around like 1:3.2. So on a single charge it used to go for 320 kilometers. How it is displaying like 1:2, 1% charging it goes to 3.2 kilometers. So if you see the RI claimed and the user claim will be different. So the company will be testing on a constant speed on a same patch of road, so it will be nice, and there will be no humps, or there will be no acceleration, heavy acceleration. They will be going on a constant speed. So that with that condition we'll get more, as they mentioned, company claim the range will become, but in our day-to-day life we'll be driving on a different roads, on a different conditions. So that's the reason why the user and company claim range will be different. So I'm not going to cross 80. I'm maintaining the speed below 80. So usually on a petrol car, or if you see the other cars in a day-to-day, so mostly I'll be using below 80 in normal conditions. So I'm maintaining around 65 to 75 in between. So coming to the driving comfort, so I feel it's like okay. So I'll give around 4 or 3.5 out of 5. So why I given 3.5? So I was used to Taiwan driving, so I feel little hard while sitting in my position. And when it comes to speed breaker, horns, like suspension response, so if you're maintaining below 80 and if you're in a basic speed, when you kick the brake and when you pass the speed humps normally, I feel okay. But when you didn't notice the speed breaker and when you suddenly kick the brake, and if you pass the speed breaker on a high speed, I feels like suspension was not working properly. I mean, it's not doing the job great. I feels like the car was like jumping steadily like this instead of observing the four wheels. So the car is like doing this way. Like the car is feeling like how if you feel if there is no suspension and if you go on the speed breaker, it used to come like this, right? So something like that. Job is done.
Be happy for every moment.
Now the temperature is too hot, so now I'm keeping the AC control in auto. Seatbelt indicator is blinking up. Let me put the seatbelt. So I kept cruise control around 72 speed. So usually if you do without cruise around 70-75, it is taking around 10 to 15 power kilowatt. So but when it is in cruise control for 72 speed to cruise, it is taking only 8 to 10 kilowatt. That's a good sign. I mean, if you are cruising for a long distance, if you kept cruise control, I think you may get extra range.
Glad to see you again.
Then done with the task number 1. So now task number 2. So we are going to buy gas. So now I'm going to change the gate to D, and I'm not going to press the accelerator. We'll see how it goes. What's the maximum speed it will go without accelerator. So the road is flat. And there is slightly up. We'll see how it goes, whether it will take automatically or it will stop. I think earlier it reached around 10 kilometers per hour. So it reached around 10 kilometers per hour.
햇살이 너무 좋아서 그냥 모두 좋아서 널 만나서 모든 게 다 잠에서 깨어나서 휴대폰을 먼저 보게 돼 참 많이 변했다는 세상에서 제일 행복한 순간 널
Now we have secondary phone. The charge is around 39%. On vehicle we have 64% with range of 204. So now we'll charge around 20%. We'll see whether it will affect the battery range or not. So I'm going to charge. Started charging. We'll see. We'll charge around 20%. So now the phone is charged till 60%, 61, and I'm going to disconnect. So now the battery percentage is at 61% with 195 kilometers. I didn't see much difference in the range since I came around 3 to 4 kilometers. At the end we'll see what's the overall range. So now the battery percentage is around 47%. So we are done with 4 tasks. The fifth one is to just go for a quick round to the office.
Next day afternoon.
So now the battery is at around 37% with 115 kilometers range. So earlier it was like about 45 minutes it was on and the AC was on and the car was in stop position. So I covered that as well. So now we'll see the actual range what we got. So now the battery is at 12% with 36 kilometers range. So we used in all conditions like using AC in standby mode while running, traveling to different locations, stops, everything. So now the current Odo reading is 34921 kilometers. If you see the starting Odo reading, it's 34710. So total range we got 211 kilometers with 88 percentage. The actual claimed from company is 331 kilometers, and the range it was showing when we charge for fully 100% it's 320 kilometers, but we got for 211 kilometers. Maybe you can get the actual range what company claimed and what is showing in the display by without using any AC or a hard acceleration continuously. In those conditions, maybe you can get that. That's all for this video. Thank you. See you in another video. Bye.